Woods Report. All right.
You
ready?
Have an intro because
you keep saying that.
We got to have an intro with you saying that, so we don't have to keep hearing you say that.
That's the intro.
The intro would be nice because it would be playing.
Oh.
And then we just be smiling as it plays. Welcome to another Woods Report. With a little music. That would be nice. And some people have intros to their show.
Yeah, they do. All right. You going to work on that, I guess?
I got to record you. Is it going to be you saying it?
You could just pull from one of the tapes that we got already.
Okay, I can probably do that.
All right, y'all. A lot of stuff going on today. A lot. So what's some of the stuff you going to talk about?
Like,
yeah. Go ahead and talk about
your stuff. You did have a lot, but you had also the DeSantis and Trump link too.
So I did?
Yeah. So you must have something to talk about with that. Because The View talked about it today. And I'm thinking it's a video clip of DeSantis' reply. Okay. But you know how Trump is. Trump gonna crack. He gonna throw shade. He gonna say ugly stuff. He gonna try to ruffle your feathers.
Right.
Because that's what he likes to do.
Right.
How do you handle that? How do you respond to that? You got to be really wise on how you come back with him. You gotta use some wisdom. You gotta be crafty. Because his base, depending on how you come back, his base can be like really like, ugh.
Right.
So, but it's almost like DeSantis is taking the Michelle Obama route.
Oh, when they go low.
I know. I'm only going after Biden. I'm not going to go any of my fellow Republicans. I'm not coming at them.
Right.
In so many words.
Mm-hmm.
And The View had a little clip of him responding to that. But it seems like he may be hinting that he may be running. You think
he gonna run, or he just trying to throw people
off?
But
that's what people were saying. If he's gonna run, get ready for the rhetoric, man.
Yeah.
Trump throws it all.
Yeah. Well, so that's your thing.
I'm gonna hear her say they gonna play him saying something.
Okay, here we go. Let me make sure you turned it up because you turn your computer down when you're in your room.
Yeah, because I'm tired of the loud.
All right, here we go, y'all.
Everybody's concerned about me right now. Don't worry about it because I have a Tootsie in my mouth.
Oh, gosh.
Because I was in the mood for a little sweet thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Before I came out.
Okay, they did all of that.
So, here's what's going on. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has become a Republican to watch in the 2024 presidential race, apparently. And you know who is losing his mind. He's trying to knock him down a notch, and he reposted an unverified photo of DeSantis, along with past allegations that when he was a high school teacher, he would party and drink with his students. And here's how DeSantis responded yesterday. Take a look.
I spend my time delivering results for the people of Florida and fighting against Joe Biden. That's how I spend my time. I don't spend my time trying to smear other Republicans.
Governor, we'll see about that. See how long that lasts.
Well, I mean,
thank you, Joy.
So what is he saying? He's not gonna take the low road.
Full of it. You are full of it. You have only just begun. We saw what that man did. 4 years, 3 years when he was running. We saw what he did to those other Republicans. He talked about their wives.
And when they on the debate, he gonna come and stand behind him like he did Hillary Clinton. He called what's his name's wife ugly.
Yes, and some of them are licking his butt now.
Yeah,
but DeSantis, really,
you're not gonna take the high road.
You know, you're a Terminator too. You're gonna come in another
you're
way.
Stronger, you're faster. Now here's the thing. If he's Terminator 2, we'll see. Okay. Because so far he's shown that he's Terminator 2.
Okay.
You got to get Trump back, not the way he would expect you to get him back. So like he should be expecting him to say something like your wife is ugly or something like that.
Yours is too.
Well, no, and then that's when maybe DeSantis needs to have some photos leaked. Like the naked pictures of his,
versus
he's not saying, he needs to be like Godfather. Like you never hear anything come from the Godfather,
right?
But all the people,
the dead horse in the bed
and Hitman all around. So if he's gonna do it, he's from Florida.
That's right.
So he needs to do it.
Let's see, because if you're gonna be on the trail, the trail with comb over, you got to be ready to put up the dukes, or like Kim says, another way to put up the dukes.
You got to do it. You got to like pretend like you're not fighting dirty, but you got to fight dirty.
Okay, we'll see.
So we'll see. I love the fact that I want to see all of them together. And I still tell you, my day will not be complete unless Herschel Walker is there too.
Oh no. We don't want no more Herschel.
I have to have Herschel.
Just go to Super Bowls and sit in the skyboxes. We don't want you to
I have to.
Don't even run anymore for anything.
I have to have him.
My goodness.
Because he's going to say that Trump is the vampire and DeSantis is the werewolf. And he's the silver bullet. Oh, he's gonna say, see that how they over there arguing and stuff. See that now? We can't get nothing done with the country. Now, if you ask me, Trump is a werewolf, and DeSantis is the vampire. Now you can't trust neither one of them.
The silver bullet will kill the wolf.
I'm a silver bullet. Now I could kill the silver. Now remember now that silver cross. Now that cross. That vampire don't like. So I'm silver. I'm silver.
So you can get them either way.
I could get them either way. See, and silver natural, and we can dig for that. Speaking of that, we need to put more pipes in the ground and get all that oil and stuff out of there.
Oh my God, I pray that man don't come back.
Got to.
Oh no.
He gotta be there. I have to have him.
I'm sorry.
Have to. Because if you're gonna have DeSantis and Trump, you have to have Herschel Walker.
It's like comic relief.
Yes.
All your jokes will be on Herschel.
Yes. You have to have Herschel Walker.
The ladies were happy about with the Santos guy. They were proud of Rami because they said he has nothing to lose. He's rich. He don't have to run. He's not running for president. So like the other politicians, they scared to say.
Is Romney gonna run?
Scared. No, he probably not gonna run. He ran already.
That don't mean nothing. They run again and stuff like that.
I doubt it. But he has nothing to lose.
He seemed like he gonna run though.
You think?
By saying something to that Santos guy about you need to go in the back and sit down, it sounds like he's trying to be like tough. Or if he's not, he's gonna be there to make fun of them while they all running.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the thing.
We'll see, because that's a big question as well. Like who will be running?
Well, Nikki Haley's supposed to run.
Oh, really?
So she was Democrat, which she never
Trump
was.
will probably talk about her too. Everybody that's gonna run against him, he's already starting out with DeSantis.
Well, he can't say she ugly because she's not ugly.
Right.
And he's talked about ugly women running. Oh, he did?
She asked Trump if she could run.
And he said run.
She's chicken.
He said she chicken. Well, he don't care.
He'll come out with something. Who trusts
But he
Trump?
can't say she ugly. He may say something like she look good in a skirt or something, but she don't. But
this is not the job.
But
for
he
her.
has talked about the women running before being ugly. About them not having a good looking face.
Right.
So he can't say that about her.
Let's see where he goes with this.
I think he's going to say something about the fact that she was a Democrat and now she's a Republican.
Yeah, wishy-washy, and she goes
but
back
he
and
can't
forth.
say nothing because he is a Democrat.
Well, he don't admit that.
Yeah, so.
But Alyssa did make a good point. She said DeSantis has to be real careful because Trump's base can get at him really hard.
Let's see. We have here, Annie Mae says, hello, ladies.
Hey.
Have mercy shaking my head. DeSantis, Trump, and Herschel Walker. That would be a hot mess. That's why I want to see it.
That's a reality show with a lot of viewers.
And Auntie Donna. Hey, Auntie Donna.
Hey, Auntie.
She said, hello, ladies.
Hey.
Nikki Haley was never Democratic. Yeah, she was pretending to be Democrat.
Okay.
She was our Republican governor.
But it's interesting because we're all waiting. If Trump still stays on the ticket and all the others that are going to be running against him, what negative comments, how he's going to tease them. What is he going to say, especially with her?
Right,
if she's
right.
running.
So we'll see how this all
Everybody
goes.
just wants, here's the thing too, they did make mention on The View that DeSantis and anybody else running will split the good people's votes and Trump may win again.
Trump will win again.
They don't understand that.
And that's the best thing that can happen to the Democrats.
They need to just not run.
No,
they need to all get behind one person to beat Trump.
The best thing to me to happen to the Democrats is if Trump wins.
You say that?
Because people voted for Biden only because they didn't want Trump in the office.
Right.
Any other Republican, I feel, running against Biden gonna win.
Are we ready for Trump to come back and just mess up again?
Another insurrection, another more
denial.
marching in the streets.
Who knows what he'll do on this run?
You're right. You're right.
That's a scary thing. And Lindsey Graham claims like we know what he's gonna do. You don't know still what that man gonna do.
Well, he said he knows what he's gonna get. Now, I will say this: the thing that's gonna push him to really want to win, no other president has done that. Come back and then won 2 terms in a row, which means he would have been president 3 times.
Oh.
Isn't that something?
That's scary.
So, see, I think he wants to do it. He's too old to be president 3 times. He don't even have that much time left.
But if they can get him legally, arrest him for something, so it messes his record up so he can't run.
He'll still run, even though he's behind bars.
He can be convicted.
You got to be convicted, though.
Not arrested. Not arrested. Tried yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trump escalates attacks on Ron DeSantis as the 2024 clash brews. That's what we was talking about.
Right. The comments he made. Does this talk about what he actually said?
I really want to see these guys
other than
go
him being a teacher and drinking with his students.
Former President Donald Trump is approaching Florida Governor Ron DeSantis with a newly urgent hostility, rushing to turn the Republican base against his most formidable potential rival in 2024. Out is Ron DeSantis, Trump's chunky attempt at nickname.
Clunky attempt.
In our increasingly frequent public floggings on Trump's Truth Social website, that brand DeSantis in terms that could repel GOP voters. Rhino globalists. Trump fumed last week using the pejorative acronym for Republican in name only. That's not true. Not for DeSantis. DeSantis, one thing you can say, DeSantis is Republican.
Yeah, I don't know what Trump is talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about. Showed a picture of DeSantis with several young women during his brief time as high school teacher. Is he serious? He got the nerve to show him with women?
I know, that's what Joy said. He's been convicted by how many women? And he's got the nerve to say, look at DeSantis 20 years when he was teacher.
Is this the one that say grab her by the you know what?
Yeah, this is the man. Mm-hmm.
Is this the one that had the Miss Universe or whatever?
That's why
and was messing with women backstage.
That's why everybody's surprised that I guess DeSantis is really being very careful because he can come back really big on this and say,
you know what? You know what he's doing? Remember when our pastor was cracking on people? Dissing on people, and then he was just everybody. They was just getting knocked out. He was cracking on them, and we all was standing around. And then he tried to get on me, and he started cracking. And then I said, "All I got to do, it's all in my head. It's all in my head."
I remember that.
And everybody was falling out, laughing. On the ground.
It was a psychological thing. Like he was his worst critic.
No, because everybody had their own joke about him that they wouldn't say out loud.
And he probably is, like I said, he has some issues with things, and he
even felt he was even cracking on himself. And he got quiet.
Yeah.
And I said, that's all I gotta say.
I don't even have to say it.
I don't even have to say all it's right in my head right now.
I'm thinking now.
Oh, that's right
funny.
there.
That was funny.
The way I said it. Everybody was dying laughing. I said, y'all got your own, don't y'all? And everybody. That's what DeSantis is doing.
Oh.
He's figuring, I don't even have to say nothing. See how we just came up with 3 things that Trump shouldn't even be talking about.
Right.
I don't even have to say nothing.
There's things that's not, it's not even need to be mentioned.
People gonna come up with their own things.
Because they know the issues that Trump has.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
So that's probably what it is.
That's funny.
Auntie Donna says she labels herself as a minority. Nikki Haley.
A minority.
Well, isn't she from Hawaii? I think that's because she's from Hawaii or something.
Whatever.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know a lot about Nikki Haley. We will find out more about her, I guess, since she's running for president.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for them.
He may even use that to go against her.
Oh, well, he didn't even know. Well, it was Puerto Rico. I think he barely knew Hawaii was under America.
Who even knows?
He probably gonna say, how can she run for... because he thinking Obama wasn't a citizen. How can she run for president? She's not even a U.S. citizen. She was born in Hawaii.
If he says that, we would really go, you are...
He should know now, though.
Can't be commander-in-chief. Not again.
All right.
Okay.
U.S. officials disclose new details about the balloon's capabilities. They didn't talk about that on The View?
No, not really.
Biden administration officials disclosed new information Thursday about the capabilities of the suspected Chinese surveillance balloon that was flying over the United States last week. And what they are learning as the FBI begins analyzing and recovered parts after the balloon was shot down Saturday. U.S. officials are detailed what they discovered about the broader spying operation they say the Chinese government has undertaken using a fleet of high-altitude surveillance balloons. But senior Biden officials face pointed questions on Capitol Hill from lawmakers in public hearings and classified briefings as Congress is demanding more information about why the balloon wasn't shot down sooner. Remember, I kept saying that. Why did they wait so long?
Okay. Did they know something? Is that why they're?
But why they haven't said anything, or why they took so long to shoot it down?
I don't know. And then, do we always need to know the details of stuff when it's security? Do we always need to know?
Well, at least say that then. Say we can't say anything now because
unclassified information or something. It's like one thing I do that I do not like about America and the freedom that we have is a lot of times media gets involved, people get involved. Well, we're now sharing our top secret plans as military. Yeah. We got to know everything. No, you don't.
Well, here's the thing.
God, when Russia listens, China listens.
Yeah. When Clinton was president, I remember Operation Desert Storm. The media was on the beach and on the right there before the military showed up.
Thank you. See?
And I remember the military being upset because they said, well, why don't you just tell them everything? Tell them where we're coming in. You're literally showing us coming in.
Our U.S. SEALs are going to be hitting you guys midnight. And be ready for. I mean, come on, news media.
I remember that. Y'all remember that Operation Desert Storm? That was a huge deal.
And we really need to be careful. And then we go to the point of, well, they need to be transparent. We don't trust our government. There's things that we really need to not want to know.
But at least say something.
Yeah.
Say something as if
it's top secret.
We want to say something, even if you're lying. We want to say something, but it's a matter of national security. Yeah. We can't tell you why we took so long. But understand. We knew that it wasn't going to attack.
Yes.
And we had disarmed whatever mechanical things that was going on with it.
Right.
So we were waiting to make sure that when we shot it down, maybe there were some things going on and we didn't want to shoot it over certain places.
Because a lot of times you think, shoot it down right away. What if you shot it down and it was some big explosion?
Or it landed in somebody's backyard.
Thank you.
Something like that.
Come on, you guys.
So we know the PRC used these balloons for surveillance, the official said. High resolution imagery from YouTube flybys revealed that the high altitude balloon was capable of conducting signals intelligence collection operations. I think this might have something to do with TikTok.
You think?
Y'all think I'm joking?
Because we've already been
told them
from China.
When you sign on to TikTok, go back and look at the thing y'all signed. It says you give them the right to pull information from you. So why would they not put this balloon up and just fly over and get everybody's information?
That's true. Because they've already got their foot in the door with getting information from our citizens.
And then the funny thing about this that I laugh at, a balloon, a big giant balloon. You couldn't use some little
drone looking, funny looking, that looked like a bird.
That's why I believe. Not only do I believe it was TikTok, but I also believe that it was taking our attention to that and away from something else.
Which they could be doing something.
Maybe the balloon wasn't doing taking the stuff from TikTok, but because all our attention was on the balloon, they put something else in that really took all of our information.
You never know.
Because why would you send a big giant balloon?
That's obviously you can see with the naked eye. Because sometimes it can be... I'm thinking when they're trying to secretly get into something, it's not in your face.
Yeah.
It's not that big and obvious.
Right.
We don't know.
Why would you do a big giant balloon?
Keep our eyes open here because our security could be, like you said, the grid.
It's a reason why Chinese people, government is not stupid. There's a reason why they use the big giant balloon. Even if it's to draw attention so other countries can look and say, there's a big giant balloon flying over y'all.
Right. They can see with the naked eye from another country.
Well, according to Sarah Palin, remember she could see Russia from her house.
Her front porch.
She could see her from her front porch, the balloon.
Crazy.
Truth says, I agree with you about sharing everything, and this new mega crowd is rushing for everything to be so transparent.
Yes.
You can't have everything transparent.
To your point, our government, security, whatever, military, they need to say that.
They need to say something.
We're not sharing this with you guys. News media, be gone. And really put your foot down with this.
Truth says the balloon was 200 feet. That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't even too big. A small drone. They could have done something really tiny to get in that would bypass us and nobody sees
That's ridiculous. And then the other thing, when you were saying about what would you just say? You said something before that.
With the grid and all of that?
No, forget it. I don't remember.
Okay.
You said something before. You just said something about the balloon. But anyway.
Oh, with the news, the military making a comment and being bold with saying the news media not to be involved.
Mm-mm. Don't you hate when somebody don't remember and then the person goes through everything they said?
To do. Was it what I said? The man.
What I said this morning about buying 12 pack of eggs instead of 18.
It took us almost 30 minutes to figure out what actress Mama was talking about.
Oh
I saw her movie. It was a Tyler Perry.
We were like, okay, so Tyler Perry. We said, was it Madea? Yeah, Madea. And so we said, okay, well, what movies was Madea in?
We named all the movies Madea was in.
This actress has big eyes. And I was like, okay, big eyes, she and Madea. Who is she talking about?
Light skin, brown skin?
She said light skin. Did you say light skin, Mom?
No, she said brown skin.
Light brown or something.
Yeah, but the big
eyes. I said, who is she talking about? Who has big eyes?
Think about it. Tyler Perry has written so many things. He's either in it or he's written it.
But she kept saying big eyes and Tyler Perry movie, My Dear. So then I kept saying, Ma, I don't know who has big. I said,
we named all the actresses.
I said, what's her name? Married to Wade. I said, was she in a movie with Tyler Perry?
I don't think so.
And then I said, no, but she has big eyes. So then I said, oh, you talking about the one that played in Oprah's movie, where she played that character, Big Eyes. She has big eyes.
Oh, dark skin. Alfie Woodard.
No, her too. She got big eyes.
Okay.
No, the young one, the one that was. Now you trying to. This is an ending.
It's like those games when you try to guess who the person is.
The Oprah Winfrey movie where the woman killed her child. Remember they was in slavery.
Oh, it was after a book.
Yes.
And what's his name was her husband?
Yes, Shamar Moore.
Oh no, not that one. I was thinking of another one. You said Oprah Winfrey.
No, but that's the movie I'm talking about. Beloved.
That wasn't Shamar. That was
no. Oh, Tyler Perry was the Shamar Moore and her. So that's.
We said all this to say that it was.
Who is she talking about?
Taraji.
Thank you. And then I said that wasn't
what
Madea.
Movie? Acrimony.
I said Madea wasn't in that. She said no.
He wrote it.
He was in it or something. I said no, Mom. When you say Madea, we think Madea.
She's been in movies where other black women have been in.
Tyler Perry is not Madea. I mean, he plays Madea.
Yeah.
But when you say Madea, we think the character Madea.
Madea is in the movie. Oh, it drove us crazy until I said Taraji Henson. Oh, Acrimony. And she was saying the husband and she was fighting him.
And once she cheated on her, I said she does have big eyes. But that was, and then we just did it now. And I was trying to think of the girl with the big eyes from Oprah Winfrey movie.
Gosh.
Anyway, we said all of that because you said something before I said this.
I still don't know what it was. Anywho,
so forget it.
We digress.
Auntie Donna said, oh, she talking about Nikki Haley, East Indian parents. Okay. Annie Mae said probably a distraction to whatever they're up to, the balloon, which is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Emerald says, hello, hey ladies. Hey Emerald.
Hey.
She says, be nice to Mama. Y'all know what she meant. Laugh out loud, just like Madea. Taraji P. Henson.
My mother
Annie Mae, Annie Mae said, Taraji P. Henson.
Her husband cheated on her, and it was Madea and Tyler Perry.
Well, when she said her husband cheated on her, I thought it was the one in Beloved.
No, not Beloved.
With Shamar Moore. Remember, big giant head guy you like.
Why you say Beloved?
The girl who played in Beloved.
Oh, because she was in Set It Off.
Set It Off too. Set It Off.
What's her name, y'all? Y'all know she was in Set It Off.
Y'all, what's the girl that Set It Off?
The
Beloved.
Diary of a Mad Angry Woman.
That was
her.
Yes.
No, it's not her.
The one that played like Oprah Winfrey. That looks like a young Oprah Winfrey or whatever.
You threw me off with the Oprah Winfrey thing.
Oh well.
Okay.
All right.
Was she in Beloved?
Yeah, she was the sister.
She had two of them. One of them was
the light skinned girl that's mixed.
Yeah, that was kind of had some mental problems.
I don't want to go down this road. God darn it! The light skinned girl that's the superhero.
Yes.
Yeah. And the movie that just came out with the blue people under the water or whatever.
It was under the water. Avatar. Yes. Don't y'all hate it when you draw a blank? Especially when you're playing a game. Yeah. You got to guess the character or the name of the movie.
And you got to do it real quick.
It just kills me. Especially naming a song.
I don't like that. And they'll say name 5 Prince songs. We all know 5 Prince songs, but you got 5 seconds.
There's a radio station here in Chicago, and he does that with one of the DJs.
Yeah,
and that's his thing. He'll name the actor that was in that played the dad in Good Times, and then another question: name 4 Prince songs.
Yeah,
and the person be like,
Purple Rain, and you know 4 Prince songs, but I can't do it in 4 seconds. It's purple. Okay, name 4 Prince songs.
Oh, Purple Rain. 1999.
4 seconds. Okay, name 5 Michael Jackson songs.
Beat It.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The love we. Don't you hate that? You know all the Michael Jackson songs, but if you got a timer on you, you nervous.
You couldn't do Michael Jackson, I think, easier. Because all you got to do is think of an album.
I think if you're relaxed and you're doing a thing like this, it's hard, you guys, when you're time now.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Name 4 Will Smith movies. 1 1000.
Wild Wild West.
2 1000. 3 1000. 4 1000.
I can give a description of them, but I don't know the name.
See, it's over.
The one where he was by himself and everybody died of some disease.
It's over. Oh. See, it's hard, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
True says Zoe.
That's it.
That's it. Emerald says Little Nicky, Raspberry Beret, Dove.
You not on a timer.
You got to do it in 4 seconds.
But that's what. When you remember, we were trying to figure out a way to kind of go around that on the radio. If we had to ever do that,
you got to say, "I didn't hear." Can you? I didn't hear what you said.
What you say?
You broke up when you said it, and all while you doing that,
you thinking of the names of the songs.
Yeah, you're right.
You're having them repeat it because the radio thing was breaking up on the phone.
Yeah. Oh. But anyway, we all know something else is going on with this balloon.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
It's like the shiny object. You're saying,
yes.
Hey, over here, look over here, and then they go over there.
And I'm gonna tell you what Trump is gonna say. This would have never happened under his watch.
And he would even say the Russia thing would never happen. That's going to be his platform, you guys.
That would have never happened.
He did make money for us because our company made money. He did have a connection with Russia.
Yeah.
Where the Ukraine thing, because he said, I wouldn't have never blah, blah, blah with
it would have
Russia.
never happened under.
Watch. That would be his platform. I can tell you that.
And you know what? As much as I don't like him, he might be right. Because he's friends with both of them.
Yeah, he is. He would have gotten a basketball player home and not have to release a prisoner.
And he would have said, you see, blacks? You see what I did, blacks?
And
I got the black people of America.
Yes.
You see what I did?
Mm-hmm.
I called my friend Putin, and we giggled for a little while. And then I asked him, go ahead and release the basketball.
I'll owe you. I owe you. We'll think of
Remember those casinos I'm building there? Mm-hmm. I'll cut you off.
Yeah,
you'll get some of that
big taxed.
You'll
like
get some of that money there.
Yeah,
and you'll be richer. You want another mansion? Mm-hmm. Let me build my Trump casinos over there.
And then he'll still pull up the fact that not to trust the media. He'll still find his base has been saying the election was denied. They're denying all. He'll still pull that out.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
Emerald says I typed it faster than you did, than Lenore did. Than you said. So she typed it faster in the 5 seconds.
Oh, if my mind's drawn a blank, you can't put a timer on me to name.
Yeah, we're not good with games.
Even if it's my favorite group.
Yeah, I'm
still get nervous.
Name 3 Earth, Wind, and Fire songs.
After the love is gone. Shining Star. 1,000. Serpentine Fire.
All right. Well, you do better with them than you did with Prince.
Oh, God. Because I was already kind of working it.
Your brain is up now.
Yeah.
All right. Auntie Donna said Kimberly Ellis.
Yes, Kimberly. Elise.
Yes. And Gloria Patterson says V103.
Yes. Crazy Howard McGee.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, y'all. You got it.
Oh, I tell you. Okay.
Emerald says Putin wants another mega yacht. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would have probably got the basketball.
So you guys, let's just be, I don't know with this whole Trump thing. If you got 10 Republicans running, they will split the vote.
Win.
Trump may win
He'll win again.
So you got to be careful with that.
He'll win.
Okay.
And we'll have the whole thing again. Biden versus Trump.
Wow.
And people will vote. That's the best, to me, that's the best thing to happen to the Democrats.
What?
People will vote for Biden just so Trump won't get in office
Trump again. Oh, yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
Cardi B seemingly steps into Offset and Jay Prince feud.
What's going on?
Calls out big lies. Now, Jay Prince literally brought Cardi B into it because remember I told you, I'm not going to read this
the backstage thing.
Remember I told you that people were blaming Jay Prince family on the death of Takeoff.
Oh, that's right.
Because you're supposed to check in the city when you come there.
And they would know
and they're supposed to be the ones that
they
make
would
sure
know a rapper like us the level that he is coming to the city.
He runs Houston. Big dog. OG.
Okay.
People scared of him.
Wow.
So when you check in, you assume I'm safe. Nobody gonna mess with me.
No, don't assume you safe.
Well, we know
he has
that.
no beef with him, right?
No, but you assume because he's telling everybody don't do nothing.
Oh,
he's good.
Nobody's gonna come at him.
Nobody's gonna mess
unless
with
it's
him.
a crazy fan.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
While they was at this card game or dice game or whatever it was, afterwards, apparently, what Jay Prince is saying is one of Quavo's people, which was his half brother, was nervous on the trigger. And there was an argument going on or whatever, and he pulled first, and then that's when all hell broke out.
You saying
so? He's saying it's y'all's fault that
with the shaky trigger.
If you wouldn't have brought some dude that's a street dude and brought more security or whatever, he wouldn't have been so quick to draw the trigger happy or whatever. So, and then he went on and said at the end of the $1 million worth of game, he was on a podcast.
Okay.
$1 million worth of game. That's when he said all of this.
Okay.
But there was no reason for him to end by calling off Offset. He pretty much said, I heard my family's name is in your mouth. Keep my family's name out of your mouth.
Okay.
I don't ever want to be in a position where I have to defend my name, my family, whatever.
Is that a threat?
That was a threat to Offset. So then Offset came back and said, dude, I don't know you from a can of paint.
Thank you.
Please don't talk to me. I'm doing paraphrasing.
Okay.
But he just said can of paint.
He said a can of paint.
I don't know you from a can of paint.
I usually say to Adam.
And he said,
I don't know you from Adam.
Don't leave my name out your mouth. You done been on interview after interview. The family ain't said nothing. You doing all the talking, trying to clear your name.
Right.
Leave me alone. Don't say my name. If you heard me say something about you or something like that, get on the phone and call me. Don't be doing all this internet stuff.
Okay.
I don't do this internet
stuff.
Let's
do it in private.
Call
Not
me.
Put it out there in social media.
And I'll tell you if I said something or whatever.
Okay.
Just do it over the phone,
I mean, that
homie.
makes sense. Yeah.
So then
Cardi gets her big mouth in.
Well, hold on. So then Jay Prince comes back. Now this is a 58-year-old man.
Thank you.
58 years old.
Almost 60 acting stupid with these people.
On the internet. Talking. And he ain't never did this before.
So what's going on?
I think he's trying to distract us from something else. But anyway.
Okay.
Because Jay Prince is smart. He don't seem stupid to me. So for him to do this back and forth, I think he's drawing attention from something else. That same as that Chinese balloon. Okay. Same thing.
You must be undercover with China.
When people start doing stuff that's out of the ordinary, you always got to have red flags.
Because you follow him and you know his character, and he doesn't do
Jay
this.
Prince is not like that. He's not on the internet. He's not going back and forth. He's an OG. He's an older man. He's like, I've been in the street. I did this.
And what
I know the FBI
is
listening. I know all of this stuff. So why would I get on the internet?
What else could it be though? What makes you think that he's
so anyway, he comes back and tells, "Oh, you don't know me from a can of paint. You knew me when you called and was crying and asking me to protect you. Oh. You knew me when your chain and your got snatched.
So he's saying all this again
all
on
of this.
Social media.
You knew me when your wife, that brought Cardi B in it. Oh, Cardi B was in trouble because she basically said a word. Y'all know the word flu or something like that, which means F.
It means something. It's
the Crips, the Blues. She's a blood. She's was in that before she even became famous.
Kidding. Before she was a stripper.
She was in it then. She's always been from her hood. A lot of these people are gang related because the hoods they come from. Yes, they was in it when they was young.
I didn't know Cardi B was.
Yeah,
I just knew she was a stripper.
No, she's a blood.
Oh my god!
So when she apparently said F the Crips or whatever, and she was coming to California, Jay Prince is saying Offset called and cried and asked me to help protect her or whatever, and so you knew me then, saying you didn't know me from a can of paint. Okay. So in other words, again threatening him. Again, I'm telling you, leave my and then he said your family don't even like you. I'm hearing too much stuff. He doing too much hearsay.
So what is going on by this old man?
So then Cardi B came back and said, "You're lying. We never asked you to protect me. It was Whack 100 because Whack is a blood.
Oh no,
or Crip.
Y'all
sorry.
Hear all
whatever.
This?
I don't know all this.
No,
but whatever. But she said. But I understand it from young people, old people.
But the thing, and I'm totally not understanding everybody and because Kim's real good at knowing these people. The thing that gets me upset with the whole music industry, not all the music industry, but a lot of these artists that are out there, their ties with street.
Oh, all of them.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
You bringing the hood into a studio.
Music has always been like that.
Tupac.
Hold on.
Come on.
Don't put that on black people.
No, I'm not putting it on black people. I said music industry. Okay. I didn't say color.
Okay.
And
it's always been
I don't like when people is bringing their baggage.
Right. But can we honestly say?
And then now you dodging bullets to get into the studio.
Okay, but hold on.
To get your Grammy.
Can we always say music has always been like, even with Frank Sinatra?
Even with Frank and them. I'm saying that from even years back. It's just that the fact is, these people got gifts and talents too, unfortunately.
Right.
There's people that came from this life. They can sing, they can write. So I just hate to hear this.
So she came back and said Jay Prince was lying and that was Whack 100 who she met with and her producer, Quality Patrol. You know, y'all know Q, whatever his name is. And that's who helped her with all of that, not Jay Prince. So here's the thing. Is Jay Prince going to come back and say something? Or is he going to let this play out outside the media? Offset came back and said Jay Prince is the police because he doing too much talking. Maybe he trying to pull them into something. I don't know. He could be. We don't know. We don't know what these people are. But the bottom line is, why are y'all doing it on the internet?
Right. Because I don't know. Is there a reason why they would want it out there?
I'm saying Jay Prince is doing it because I think he's distracting from something else. That's my opinion.
What could he be distracting from, though?
I don't know.
Why would you? Because he's saying this is out of his character.
Because his family was being persecuted by saying they had something to do with Takeoff. And
they're being blamed.
Maybe they do have something to do with it. And he's trying to just distract the conversation. Okay. But we don't know. The point is,
he reminds, like I said yesterday, the other guy that's in jail, Suge.
Oh, Suge.
This all reminds me of the Suge and how he was
holding people in hotels by the head underneath on the balcony.
And when we watched that movie, the 5
yeah.
He said, I want my. What does he say? I want.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about?
When he came in there to the music man that was over the 5 heartbeats, and how rough he was, how one of their old guy got murdered. Yeah, this is kind of reminding me.
But that's what I'm telling you. Music has always been like that.
Robert Townsend put that in his movies because it does happen. You're right. Back in the day when my uncle was singing,
it's always been like that.
My dad got, I believe, didn't he get? My dad told me, because every now and then...
Make sure you telling it right.
Every now and then he'll tell me a story. He said, trying to get my uncle's money, trying to collect the money.
Somebody didn't want to pay
Somebody didn't want to pay for my uncle's singing.
Yeah, they
Back
did that
in the day,
the
they would pay you the cash sometimes.
They still do that, though.
But I think it got
Guns
violent.
had to come out.
And I'm like, Daddy, really? to get the money for.
They was like the 5 heartbeats running and jumping in the car.
Jumping in the car. Man, did you get paid? No, man, we got to come back, man. I don't know. They got some. I'm like, really?
Hold people at gunpoint.
Oh my!
Now
goodness.
here's the thing.
I want my
Aretha Franklin has been known. They said she would not start playing until she got all her money up front. And you remember, if y'all watched Aretha Franklin, she would be at the piano and she would have her purse. All her money was in her purse, and her security guard was there.
Hello.
And after it was over, her with guns going out in the car, we're gone. I got my money. I'm out of here.
Isn't that sad? That even back then.
But it's always been like that.
I know you're saying it's always been like that, but it's just that whole business is
Hollywood
is
studios, the motion picture industry has always been like that.
Really?
All of these things are mob ties, mafia, strip clubs, bars, all of that.
Okay.
Can
we just enjoy the music and the movies and the plays?
No,
without that baggage.
So now that Cardi B has come out and called Jay Prince a liar,
no,
is Jay Prince gonna come back and say something?
She don't have no mark.
If he comes back and argues with a woman,
yeah,
he's no longer an OG.
Because she's back and forth too with.
But she a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, like gangsters, you don't argue with a woman,
and especially her, because she's
because you know she goes. And here's the thing: people said the worst thing in the world was for Cardi B to say something. Because Cardi B is mainstream.
Yes. It's
so
like
now,
and the one you don't like.
And when you mainstream,
Nicki Minaj, yes,
people make millions off of you.
Yes.
So they gonna watch now because they like what's going on.
When you go back to the situation in the old school days with Tupac and them. That beef that they had going back and forth, East Coast and West Coast. Tupac and them was big.
Was all manufactured.
Oh well.
But
I consider them big like Cardi B.
That's what what's his name said, Charlamagne and DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club. Even if they don't do anything, people are crazy.
Thank you. That's
how they will act on your behalf.
The fans will come out crazy and do stuff.
Cardi's
I get her.
Yeah.
Man, you don't say that to Jay Prince. I get her. And now you got crazy fans trying to police what was said.
Turn the fan on. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, you're right.
Now, how do we know that the Barty gang, somebody not going to be targeting Jay Prince and them now because they crazy?
Yeah, see.
Or how do we know that somebody from Jay Prince and them side won't start doing? That's what I'm saying. So that's what they were saying. People crazy.
Okay.
So even if you guys aren't going to do anything, fans and
listen to this beef and they get involved too.
They crazy. Trinity Time Travel says, hello everyone.
Hey.
Hello. Emerald says, security couldn't help Biggie or Tupac. People need to watch what they say. These youngins are different. Yeah. And Wendy says, hello beautiful stars. Hey Wendy.
Hey Wendy.
My Wendy signed on. She said, hey Wendy. Emerald says Aretha is old school. They had to play clubs that were all a little shady.
Yeah.
And Wendy says Aretha always carried her purse and she would not fly.
She didn't fly.
Nope.
She didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
It was hard to get her to do a concert in Europe out of the country.
Yep. You remember. She didn't go over there till that St. Mary's ship was built.
Yeah, that boat. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Moving on.
Okay.
Glorilla. We talking about young hip hop artists, right?
Well, she's young too. Right?
Yeah. Glorilla responds after being splashed with water and accused of not performing at $30K paid appearance. So this is the whole thing with Glorilla.
Did she cancel out or something?
No. These artists, and I'm saying this because we just got through talking about how they go to these clubs and these people are, giving me my money. Okay. So they paid, what Glorilla and them are saying, they paid her $30,000 for a club appearance. Okay. These days, club appearance, you just come and you stand around and they play music and you have your drink in your hand. And you're not really going to perform. You just there. People paying to come in the club just to be there because you there. You know what I'm saying? Like if Jay-Z was there, they pay him for a club appearance. He's not going to perform. He's just there.
What is the purpose of having them there then?
So you partying with the celebrity. That's it. Usually they up by the DJ and they usually got drinks in their hand and they dancing to the music and partying and the DJ may say
they
must be promoting.
Something. They must be promoting it in the marketing.
They promote it and market that they're going to be there,
right? So people will come, so they can get a glimpse of
exactly.
Them. Okay.
Michael Jackson's going to be at Studio 54.
Oh, let's get it.
Exactly.
Come on, girls.
He's not performing at Studio 54. He's just going to be there.
I'm thinking a lot of people don't know that.
But most people know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, people have club appearances.
I didn't know paying $30,000 for you just to stand near the DJ.
Yes. And people were saying the amount that they paid is what these celebrities get just to show up.
Is that, hopefully you making that with telling people that she gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then the ticket sales go up and you do have enough to pay her.
Wendy says, I feel old. I don't know how to these people. And then, Emma had said something, but they took it back. I think she was saying that it fills the club up. So, but this is how you fill the club up, by saying that these people are there.
I get it. I'm just saying it's so much money, though. Hopefully you are filling the club up, getting your money's worth.
So here's Glorilla leaving and getting attacked.
The face.
They was mad because she left and didn't perform. And they were like, we wasn't called here to perform. We was called here to hang out and leave. And the fan is like, you got to perform. I want to see you up on stage doing something. If I paid to get up in here.
For this person to say that.
So
I
now
don't think everybody knows it's just for an appearance.
Right. So now the club promoter is saying he wants his money back. Because he's saying you was paid to come and perform, not just come and stand around.
Is there a
but everybody in the that's what we're saying. Everybody in the industry is saying no. $30,000 is pretty much what they pay for them to come and just stand around.
So he was expecting a song or two as well.
She says, "Ain't no hoe spit on blank." Ask that hoe how her face feel though. Somebody must have punched the girl in the face. No way you think I'm performing when you paid for a hosting crazy tail self.
Remember back in our old church, we had a week, we call it Motown. It was a Motown review week for our church. It was people who used to be in Motown.
Oh, now they say
born again believers. Ron actually came. Okay. He preached.
He wasn't Motown, but
well, it was not Motown. It was the whole week of different artists. And one of the guys from the Temptations, who was born again believer, that once married the Solid Gold dancer, they came one day. Smokey Robinson, he came. We paid him to speak,
right,
not to sing.
Oh, that's right.
And he had to say that over the microphone
because you have to tell people, because people would say
they wanted him to sing.
If I'm coming to see Smokey Robinson, you better sing. You better change up. Cruise with me and talk about cruising with Jesus. Cruise with me, Jesus. I love Jesus, let's cruise. Jesus, let's cruise.
But he had to say it was, and you know what, you guys, that night it was so many women at the church.
Oh my God.
The rows was filled with women. And he had to say over the pulpit, hey, I'm only paid to speak tonight. I'm not paid to sing. And the ladies was like, oh, just do a little bit. Oh, just do a little bit. I think he crooned a little bit.
Tears of a cloud.
He did a little bit a cappella, and that was it.
Jesus not around.
He didn't do that.
But I said he got to change all his songs to Jesus.
Oh my God, I remember that now. So I see what you're saying. Sometimes the fans don't know. They see you there speaking, because the guy from Sanford and Son, he was there to play Lamont. He's a born again believer. He was there to speak too. So our contracts for the church, it had to be really specific.
Nobody expect Lamont to sing.
Well, no, not Lamont. I didn't.
But Smokey
would have a problem because he does sing.
No, people got mad because he didn't sing.
So now they're mad at. Jesus, I need you so bad.
He wasn't gonna make no song up like that.
Oh, I was sad. Well, if you're feeling down and blue, let the Lord take you through the tears of a clown.
Clowning.
When Jesus not around. I I remember that though. And I see what you're saying, because if you're thinking they sing or they're just gonna be there standing with the DJ, you want them to say something, to hum a song.
Well, the promoter was wrong, because if you paid, you should have at least told the people. If the flyers, what does the flyer say? Like you said, the flyer should have said she's hosting. Appearance by Glorilla. She's not singing.
Yeah. Someone said she got some drinks thrown at her.
So now she gets to see. Here's my thing with Glorilla. They pushing her real fast to be the #1 artist.
Oh, really?
So they pushing her.
Any opportunity.
They put a lot of money behind her. Okay. If I was her, I'd be careful. I'd be careful when people start putting a lot of money behind me real fast, because they're gonna ask you to sell yourself out for that. Wow. You're gonna have to, it's gonna cost her something to get this much promotion this fast, this soon. Okay. So, and a lot of these people, a lot of these young people, they lose their minds. Like Doja Cat, in the beginning, she started losing her mind. Really? Yeah, because it comes so fast at him. Even Lil Nas X. It came so fast at him that he started losing his mind, and people they was pulling from you from all directions.
So you need good management and good foundation with you.
She need to make sure her family structure got to be strong, and they got to be around her. Okay, and be willing to take bullets for her. Yeah. In other words, when people hitting, her family got to stand in the gap and be like, no, almost like Usher's mom and stuff. Yeah. Like, you got to be like Joe Jackson.
You got a good family. That's the thing, too. Some entertainers don't have good families.
Yeah. Let me see. True says it's the promoter's fault. He probably played both sides. They pay those appearance fee and hope to get a free performance when they play your song. That's what it is.
Yeah, you sing along with it.
Yeah. And some celebs will sing a line or two. Yeah. Emerald says they do it in Vegas all the time, and y'all need to open for somebody. Laugh out loud. But they do. True. That's what he did. He thought if I play her song, she gonna get up there and be like, and
sing mouth with it. And the crowd would have been wonderful.
Exactly. And that would have got the crowd going. But she probably was tired, and she probably just was like, I'm not saying
that won't go against her contract if she did kind of mouth with it.
It's up to them to do it.
That's why you got a drink from
Wendy says you start to believe your own height. Yeah. I feel old. I don't know half of these people. Yeah, Glorilla's real big right now, Wendy.
But you know what? Not knowing them still, like you're saying, it's the same process. It's the same how they promote you and how you show up. Whether you Steve Harvey or somebody. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
It's like if we become famous and they pitch us being someplace, and like all of y'all come because y'all like, oh, the Woods Report gonna be there. We just stand there.
We ain't gonna go nowhere not talking.
No, I'm saying if we just stand there, Wendy and them would be throwing bottles. We came here to see you guys, and all y'all doing is stand there.
But they only paid us to stand here.
We don't get no jokes, nothing. Nothing, no singing, no nothing.
They can't do that though. They wouldn't shut us down like that.
They paid us to just come and stand here.
But we would talk. Yeah. I can't go nowhere and not talk and tell a joke.
Right. Okay. But that's what the fans was probably wondering.
Oh, like when we was
what?
That concert that I was at, did background singing for the girl that did the spoken word, and we had to sing until 10 o'clock or something. It was 10 o'clock and they shut the mics off and we were still like,
oh yeah.
So you got to be really specific on time and when you get there and what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
Wow.
True is laughing. Emerald says, Wendy, you not old alone. Lenore and Kim love to remind us on daily. That's true. MC says, please, I love y'all. Laugh out loud.
Kim know more than I do when it comes to this
and we always
these
post
new artists.
We always post and stuff. Remember when? If you go to our community page, Emerald's right. Okay. We post old stuff, old games, all that, reminding you how old you are.
Yes.
Kevin Durant traded to the Phoenix Suns days after Kyrie Irving is traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
I saw this and went, whoa, what just happened?
Everybody was making such a big deal about Kyrie Irving being traded because they was trying to figure out who are they going to put with Kevin Durant when Kyrie Irving leaves.
Okay.
Obviously nobody, because Kevin Durant was traded.
Wow. I wonder, was that always in their plan? You think?
That's the question. Were they going to do it only because Kyrie made them do it? Because he left, it was like, we have to trade Kevin now and build a whole new team.
Oh, wow.
Or was this already, did Kyrie know something we didn't know? Right. That they was going to trade Kevin. He like, y'all ain't leaving me on this team.
See, we don't know.
After y'all y'all was ready to cut me because y'all thought I said something about Jewish people. Right. And now you're going to take Kevin and you think you're going to leave me on this team?
Wow.
So we don't know.
Traded to Phoenix Suns after Kyrie
Irving traded to Dallas Mavericks.
Okay.
So now they both gone.
Wow. Okay. I didn't think Kevin would
Kevin all of them
still stepping. Curry.
Here's the thing. We just talked about LeBron James yesterday beating the record for I thought as much as Kyrie got on my nerves, he's still playing at a high level.
Tom Brady was going to continue on, but his last year wasn't good. Yeah,
so. And it's different for football players. Well, you're not getting it.
He should have left last year. That's the problem. He should have left on a high.
Maybe he wanted Giselle to leave,
but it don't matter because he's making a lot of money just commentating.
True. Emerald says they did the same to LeBron. Look at him now. Yep.
Yeah.
So y'all, let's see what Kevin does. I do like Kevin Durant.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
He is he's a star player, and Kyrie is a star player. So let's see what they both do.
Their future is.
Let's see how Kevin does with the Phoenix. You know who owns Dallas Mavericks?
What's his name from Shark Tank?
From Shark Tank. I think he can control. I don't like to say the word control because that do sound like slaves. No. But I think he can handle Kyrie.
He's in good hands. Hopefully,
I think he can handle Kyrie. Because he seems like he don't take stuff so serious.
Yeah. He's like even how he's on the Sharks.
Yeah.
And how he's with this other business venture.
So let's see. Yeah. And I think Kyrie seems like he would like playing with him.
And I think I'm hoping, Kyrie, that you learn from this lesson because I know there's a lot going on with as far as his faith and his teachings and where he's learning.
Mark don't care. All Mark care about is win me a championship.
But think about it. If he would care if he's doing Kanye West comments.
Oh yeah.
That's now bringing attention to the team. And then me as the owner gotta now talk to it.
Kyrie never got to that point to where he did Kanye.
And he apologized.
And FYI, we following up on this story that Kanye's
really?
Yeah.
So by law,
but they said every time you see her, she got on a big jacket or a big coat,
or she's pregnant.
She might be. We don't know.
Oh.
So everybody watch out for
out
that.
On the street.
And you having premarital sex, according to him.
Yes.
And you got her pregnant. You got to marry her.
Yeah.
So
if he's truly trying to flow,
yes,
the way the Christians flow.
And he's trying to go to Australia to see her family because she's Australian.
Oh.
And some of the head people.
How can you stop somebody from traveling to a country?
Thank you.
I can see if he wanted to go to Israel.
He tried
but
to go
not
to Australia.
Australia and Israel.
Australia.
You can't come here. You talk about Jews.
Yeah.
Man, get.
So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Jay-Z named greatest rapper of all time as Billboard reveals his top 50 for hip hop 50th anniversary.
Who names him?
Billboard.
Oh, the Billboard. Okay.
Billboard and Vibe are jointly stirring up debates as they name hip hop's 50th anniversary.
What you think?
I don't think Jay-Z is the number one, but I wouldn't argue about it.
Okay.
It's not. He's definitely top 5.
Okay.
For the top 5.
Who are the rest of them?
If it wasn't for Jay-Z, I mean, that's who Kanye looked at. So you got to put him up there. That's why I was
questioning with the whole the category they created with Dre.
Well,
why Jay-Z, Dre, and not Jay-Z?
A group of staff. Well, he got too much stuff going on. Well, Dre too. We already talked about that. Mm-hmm. A group of staffers at Billboard published the article in partnership with Vibe on Wednesday, and the top 5 rappers are listed in this order: 5 Eminem, 4 Tupac, 3 Nas, 2. You know I'm married.
I know you got to have Kendrick Lamar on there. And
my husband is.
I honestly think Eminem definitely. I
felt like Eminem should have been in the Grammys.
Well, remember we don't know if he was asked. We don't know.
I felt like they did white people wrong for that.
I know.
They didn't even list any
of Latinos too, right?
And Latinos. I
don't think there was representation.
It was all
of Latinos
black people.
And
that
white.
was wrong. That was wrong.
Y'all know that was wrong.
Y'all could have put one white person, even the Beastie Boys or something.
I don't even think they together. Anybody still living?
Yeah, the Beastie Boys. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody.
But Eminem should have been on that stage.
Eminem, at least.
Yeah. But I agree with 3. Nas, I don't know.
Nas is, I guess.
In the top 5?
I guess they put Nas because they did Jay-Z. Yeah, see, while naming Hov the GOAT, the publication fired off a list of accomplishments that Jay, born Sean Carter, has obtained. We know all the accomplishments that he's obtained. That's the only reason why I'm not arguing about him being number one.
That's true. That's true.
Because if it's not just about how you flow, it's your whole thing. Let's see. There remains 45 rappers are as follows.
Okay.
6 Notorious B.I.G. Okay. Some people feel like Biggie should have been above 2.
Yes.
Again, what are they basing this on?
Yeah, that's true. What is
are
the
you
criteria?
Basing this on the lyric, their rap, their lyrics, or everything that encompasses
like
them?
Even influence, being
Tupac is much more of an influence than
writing,
B.I.G.
Producing, whatever they do. Yeah,
Tupac is way above Biggie as far as the overall thing
involved.
There's people who know Tupac who never even listen to his music because they watch the movie.
They watch the movie.
Even Poetic Justice.
That's true. Okay.
Number 7, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. Okay.
8, Drake. 9, Snoop Dogg, and 10 was Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
A lot of people was upset that Nicki Minaj was in the top 10. They felt like. But then Billboard probably felt like we need to put some woman in there. Nicki Minaj is not above Kanye West. And Kanye West is 11.
You think Nicki is even above Missy?
No.
Wow.
No. What are they basing it off
That's
of?
what I'm saying. What is
at the barbershop during my son's haircuts, and when I returned, the youngins removed all mine.
Oh.
Tupac is the best for me. That's what Wendy's saying.
Yeah.
Wendy says Jay-Z is good too. Emerald says, yes, Nas, Slick Rick, Tupac, Biggie, and Run DMC. And Emerald says, yes, Snoop. Emerald says MC Light before Nicki.
But none of the old schoolers are at the top. You notice that. None of the old schoolers.
Well, here's the thing. You're saying best rapper of all times. So some people will argue that Kendrick shouldn't be.
Kanye above your
Kanye
Kendrick.
is definitely I would. Even though I love Kendrick, Kanye is above Kendrick to me.
Yeah. See, that's the top. He's the top.
Influential. And we're talking about billion. Well, it was a billion. Fashion alone. Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeezys.
Yeah. See, I don't know. This is.
Jesus,
that's probably why they did get a lot of slack for this. They did, because if you think about it, we're looking at, because remember we used to do that little one has to go. You had me do that.
One has to go, and I disagree with you.
It was so hard to do that, and she and I would end up with totally different top 3 or 5.
Nicki should not be in the top 10. Definitely not.
Okay, above Ice Cube,
above all of them. Rakim, Andre 3000, J. Cole, no. But I do like Snoop. I think Snoop is overlooked a lot.
Yeah, he is.
I think, but again, I don't know what they're basing this off of.
That's true. Yeah.
If they're basing this off of overall,
Lauren sings too. That's why I'm thinking
14 LL Cool J, 15 J. Cole, 16 Scarface, 17 50 Cent, 18 Ice Cube, 19 Missy Elliott, and 20 was Big Daddy Kane.
Wow.
21 DMX. Who should be way higher on that list.
Thank you. Oh, well.
And yet y'all got Ghostface Killer at 22. 24 Chris 1, KRS 1. Yeah, 25 Method Man. How is Ghostface over Method Man? Mm-hmm. Rapping, yes. If they talking about lyrically, yes.
Okay.
But not influential. Big Pun, 26. Q-Tip, 27. Black Thought, 28. Pusha T, 29. Lauryn Hill, 30. Little Kim 31.
Yeah. What is
Most Def 36?
Ludacris.
37 Common. Gucci Mane 38.
39 Ludacris.
How is Gucci Mane over Ludacris?
40.
How is Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre 40.
Past lower than the list than Gucci Mane. Okay. E40 41. Redman 42. 43 is Bun B. 44 Queen Latifah, 45
That's right, alone.
Melly Mel 48. Don't push me, cause I'm close. Reverend Run DMC 49, and Rick Ross 50.
So I don't know if you didn't read that in there anywhere where their criteria came from.
If you don't respect those before you.
Thank you.
And Wendy says Snoop is the coolest. Also KRS-One. And Emerald says they paved the way.
Thank you. At least the people that paved the way should be on here.
I feel like the people who paved the way and are still relevant. I agree. He paved the way and he's still relevant.
The top 10, I question. The top 10.
I'm questioning the top 5.
Well, I'm just saying who should be in that top 10. Because the ones they got listed in the top 10 should all not be top 10.
Yeah. So of course, every time they have this list, people go off.
Yeah.
It's what are you basing it on?
Thank you.
They don't say.
Okay.
It's their opinion.
I don't like this.
The greatest rapper of all time. What does that mean?
You say the vibe are jointly stirring up some debates.
Exactly.
As they named.
They said what he did, why he got number 1.
Okay.
All right. Oh, we passed time. I'll talk about him briefly. The donkey? No, this is that guy that, remember all those zoo animals that was let go?
Yeah.
He the one that did it. This dude.
And said he'd do it again.
And he said he'll do it again as soon as they let him out. Donkey Cage says he'll do it again.
He don't like him caged.
He don't like them caged in.
He needs to stay in
cage. A 24-year-old man linked in an unusual. He took them onto the city's light rail system to make his getaway. Court records show.
And said he gonna do it again.
He said he'll do it again. He the one that let the. So I just want to mention that.
Okay.
Watch this guy at the zoo.
You need to be in a cage, my brother. Because you need to stop letting animals go. That's dangerous.
Just briefly mentioning, for the first time in history, all-female Super Bowl flyover team. You know how they had the Jets fly over?
Yes, while they're doing the Star Spangled Banner.
This time it will be an all-female flyover team.
That's good. All right, ladies.
See? So that's good, right?
Okay.
So look out for that for Super Bowl Sunday, y'all.
Okay.
I don't have time for this. Missy Elliott, I guess I'll say. Missy Elliott and Jack Harlow couldn't stop laughing. Baby. At the end, they did Little Baby and Glorilla. If Eminem didn't want to do it, they didn't want to ask Jack Harlow.
and like, again, we don't know if Eminem didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Emerald said, yes, Wendy, KRS-One was the almighty when I was in high school. Yeah, KRS-One is there. You know him, right? The one with the real big nose. The rapper, he got a real big nose. My mother laughing.
You got to name a song. I don't know. Big nose rappers.
You won't know the song.
I won't know.
Right off the bat.
I got to know.
Include me. I'm not a rapper, but I got a big nose.
The one that was he was on the Men in Black too.
Oh, I don't know.
He died.
About earlier in the show.
Oh, he had a famous song, and he was on the Men in Black as a character.
Who is she talking about, y'all? Black rapper?
Yeah.
He was in Men in Black.
He was heavy. He was heavy.
Heavy D?
No, not Heavy D. He wasn't in Men in Black.
You said he was in Men in Black.
Heavy D wasn't in Men in Black with the Will Smith.
Who's the fat man in head?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. He just passed away. Active.
Mama laugh. She says she's just a friend.
Yes.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. Do you say
thank
she's
you?
Just a friend?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay. And he was in Men in Black. He was one of the.
Oh yeah. Who is that, y'all? What's his name, y'all?
He would make that noise.
Biz Markie.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Oh, baby, you. Oh, True said it. Biz Markie.
Yes. Thank you.
You got what I need. Will you say she's just a friend? Okay. All right. Now you said that for what? I didn't say unattractive. I said big nose.
He has a big nose.
That's the top ugliest rappers now. Flavor Flav.
Ooh. Flavor Flav wasn't even on there.
He was on there.
His name?
Oh, no. They said Chuck
Public
D.
Enemy.
I thought you meant the 50th anniversary.
No, they didn't say
who's the ugliest rappers?
Flavor Flav.
Who
and
else?
had the nerve to have a reality show where they was dating him. Y'all didn't see that?
Flavor Flav was definitely on the list of the ugliest rappers.
And Miss New York, what's her
Lil
name?
Wayne.
Had a show.
Now these people gonna talk about Cardi B. Cardi B is not ugly.
Who said Cardi B is
ugly?
ugly?
They said Nicki Minaj. I think Gucci Mane is ugly.
Yeah.
But some people may not. Some people don't think Kodak Black is ugly. Chief Keef. Some people may not think he's ugly. So I guess it's subjective.
Why would they have Cardi B and
stupid?
That's just mean.
Stupid.
They're not ugly.
Yeah, but they got the ugliest rappers. That somebody got KRS-One on there. It's because he has a big nose. They doing him because of the nose. Jay-Z.
Well, we all say that.
ICP, Lil Wayne, Yeah. Well, now Little Kim. She wasn't before. Now I don't know what she looked like now.
She's messed her face
Little
up.
John.
Yeah.
Biz
yeah,
Marquis.
He wasn't on there.
Number one, they got his Biz Marquis.
He wasn't on the 50 top.
Who?
Lil Jon?
No. Is he really right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Before we do Donkey of the Day, Wendy, we got your email. Mm-hmm. She said she showed Lawrence Fishburne. And I didn't know he's back at dating again.
Yeah, I forgot that he's not with his wife anymore.
It says they got divorced in May of 2018.
Yeah, that's been a while.
From what Wendy said. Mm-hmm. And then she sent the thing on his daughter, Montana.
This must be an older daughter.
Montana Fishburne, the truth about Lawrence Fishburne's daughter.
Because how old is she? Does it say?
I don't know.
Because they were talking about the
1991. She was born in 1991.
How old are you in 1991?
From his first wife. It says his first wife.
Oh, okay. Because I know he had kids from... But the one he was talking about, the Disney show, is the one that's 16.
And it says here she became a porn star. So that's probably what Wendy was talking about yesterday. Okay. And then she sent the update on, if you go to... they still got the same. It ain't moved. To me, it's the same thing. Unless y'all see something different.
Well, I'm hoping because Nancy Grace has got her foot in there that it will move a little faster.
Well, so far they haven't done anything.
Well, that's sad.
Okay, so we can't. So two things, y'all. We're gonna look at the women's flight, the first female flight over the
Super Bowl Sunday,
and then Missy Elliott and Jack Harlow's Doritos commercial that they said they had a fun time making.
Okay.
Your donkey of the day.
Oh, and he looks funny.
Florida man who broke into a gas station, stole dog food, smokes caught after leaving behind his debit card. So they get the man. He breaks into a gas station. Just debit card behind on purpose. And when the police came, he said because he was going to come back and pay for it. And that stealing is a crime. And they just thought he's a dummy. There's not a lot going on between those big ears of his.
I'm coming back. Here,
he's gonna
hold on to my
but yet he bailed himself out. So Charlemagne said, if you had money to bail yourself out,
debit card,
because he was gonna come back and pay for it.
But why would you leave your debit card has money on it to pay for it?
Yeah,
I was thinking. Some people, sometimes they'll say, leave your debit card.
True says, Emerald says they personally make them ugly. We're talking about the rappers. 31, you must have been, how old is his daughter? What do you mean
they personally make them?
Wendy says, a campaign for Tiffany Cross to get job back. Sent you that. Okay. That's on the, I'll post it back. I don't know. Emerald says maybe he didn't have the money then probably.
Oh, like a debit card is just empty. Bail to get out.
Yeah. Okay. So he got the donkey of the day.
Yes.
Very
much.
So that's it, y'all. We went through all these stories. Mm-hmm. We always got 20 million stories.
But we went through one by one with the rappers.
Because that's what took so long.
Really wanted to see the top 50.
Yeah, that's what took us so long.
And then we are not in agreement.
Wendy says, okay.
Because there's another country. They committed that crime.
Well, they need to get up. They need to figure it out and get something on. This is going too long. This is ridiculous.
And you asked me why when I watch Law and Order and all those shows, I learned some things too. Because one of the guys they were after, he had did some kidnapping and he had taken lives of some people and flew to Canada. And then in Canada, they chased him in Canada. And they said the lawyer protecting him in Canada said no, because they would have given a lesser sentence. That's why he went to Canada. And the judge was like, we don't want people just off willy nilly coming to our country, and they've done some crazy stuff. So the Law and Order lady said we want to take him back for theft, because anything over $5,000 we were able to do that. And the criminal guy was looking at him like, I hope they don't let me go back with them. And the judge said, take him on out. And when they took him back and he had to go in the hands of the Law and Order people, he was so mad because they're going to take it. Once he became
back to America,
they said, we're going to try Ken Law.
What's going on with that?
What's going on with that?
Why is it taking so long?
Yeah, because they call it different.
Emerald says that guy knew that they had him on camera. Leaving his car was his way of trying to stay honest. So he gets the donkey of the day from Charlemagne.
Now he has a record. He has an arrest record.
Charlemagne
the God. He can get expunged though, can he?
Why didn't he break in and leak cash?
Oh no.
So whatever.
That dog wasn't starving that bad for you to do that stealing. You could have racked up some money somewhere else.
So we'll figure out. Again, we still haven't sat down and tested out how to get everybody on there.
We gotta try each other though.
So once we figure that out, y'all,
okay,
we'll bring everybody in. All right, y'all. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Always believe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to our new channel, Woods Relax Sleep Sounds. Wendy said, "Ask Mom, did she enjoy her cookies?" Did you enjoy those cookies, Wendy?
Famous Amos.
She did. She said they were good.
I ate most of them, Wendy.
She ate most of them up, Wendy. You might as well just put Lenore's name.
Don't let a Famous Amos come through this house.
Emerald says, "Watch it now. People love their pets." You right. To break in for his dog.
Steal. You got a record now. Trying to keep your animal full.
I know. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.